Can I survive a Minecraft civilization event by only fishing? There's an asterisk there. I don't really know why. Also, you can fish in Minecraft? I had no idea.
Hello. I recently applied and was subsequently accepted into a Minecraft civilization event. You know, those things where they put a huge amount of
Is this guy's mic really quiet? Can you guys hear this right now? This sounds so low mixed.
people on one server and make stories that rival pretty much anything Hollywood has put out in the last 5 years. This event in particular was called the Tropical Island Civilization, where me and 199 other people are stranded on a, you guessed it, tropical island. Sounds neat, right? There's a lot of different parts to this event that made it a fantastic experience overall, from the addition of bananas and custom.
He's just very quiet. Well, that's kind of bad because I talk really loudly. That means whenever he's talking, I need to shut up.
Crafting recipes to a new enemy unseen in a Minecraft civilization event before. But unfortunately, I didn't join this event to uncover the secrets of an alleged phoenix god. I didn't join this event to rule with an authoritative fist. In fact, I didn't even join this event to make friends.
You did to fish.
So why did you join this event, you may ask? Well,
Right.
my dear viewer, I believe you already have the answer to that question. Fishing.
I use context clues! Yay! Wait, I might have a pretty high IQ.
That's right, everybody, we're running it back. Today I'll be finding out if I can survive a Minecraft civilization event by only fishing. Terms and conditions apply, of course, but that's not important right now. What is important is that
Right.
the fishing pool has changed for this event, which may or may not add loot crates. There's a lot of changes in this event besides just fishing, which I'll talk about as we come across them.
Have any of y'all in chat, have any of y'all done an event like this before? I didn't even know these
As
existed.
it stands, this will be a recap
Like-
of all 4 days I
Subscribe. I like that. This is very relaxing, dude. I get how this has millions of views. I bet many people have fallen asleep to this video.
spent on a tropical island. You might be asking yourself, what kind of story would emerge from a guy who doesn't do much more than fish all day? Well, I'm glad you asked.
I didn't. I'm sorry. I should have.
This is a story about change. It's a story of an evolution
His character looks a bit like Naked Squidward.
of a character, a journey with friends new and old. As the seas turn a deep hue of orange, so too do the skies. An impending doom calls not for complacency but for a higher action, one much larger than a mere fish shop. What was supposed to be a simple life evolved to something so much more grandiose. So with that, my dear viewer, I humbly ask you, are you ready to fish?
Yeah, I love fishing in video games. I think it's super fun. I stand by people who fish for the vibe over people who grind a game to be a sweat. I think there's value to both, but someone who can play a game just to vibe, I would argue, has a quicker path to fulfillment in life. If you can become satisfied with the process of simply chilling, you're a winner.
Hello? What's
I was-
up, man? How's it hanging? To make communication easier on the island, we'll be using proximity chat in the form of the simple voice chat mod.
Yeah, can you turn the other guy's gain up? And also while you're at it, can you turn your gain up too
This will
for the video?
be useful in bartering for a fishing rod since, you know, the whole point of this challenge is, hey, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Fellas, I have to come clean. This is now the second time I've abused your trust by establishing an arbitrary challenge and immediately breaking it, and I know how awful that must make you feel. To put your full trust and faith into a niche internet micro-celebrity with 20,000 dwindling subscribers, only to
Incorrect. I recognize that you made this over 4 months ago. Like you posted it 4 months ago and then you posted it. You have 10x that, my dude. You are at 205k subscribers. And I know that you're unable to know this because this video was created in the past and you are not aware of the present. I'm not aware of the future. By the time someone here is watching this React video, I could be wrong. It might not even be 205K anymore. It could be 2 million. Isn't that scary? Isn't it crazy how all of us are going to be lost to the sands of time?
Have any sort of report stripped away like it was nothing. However, if you are by some stretch of the imagination upset about this terrible, terrible misinput of mine, I would humbly suggest that you get a job.
No.
Cool? Cool. While we're on the topic of lying and deceiving, I should also point
I'm not going to get a job. You can't make me.
out that there is a very fine print in the name of this event, that being Tropical Roleplay Civilization. You're probably used to Civilization videos having sunshine and rainbows on day 1 and scorched earth by day 3, but
I haven't watched any Civilization videos. Are there any that I should watch?
that isn't the case here. Instead, there's a strict no RDMing rule in place, basically forbidding PvP unless the higher courts approve of it. But believe me, conflict will come, just not in the way you expect. So yes, technically speaking, I wasn't playing in this event by only fishing, instead opting to mostly fishing, as clarified by the video's thumbnail. This actually coincides with my 3-part plan for this server, starting with number 1, create a fishing business. While everybody is out and about exploring the island, I will instead hunker down at my earliest convenience to make a fish stand. Because the vast majority of players didn't take my specific flavor of Tylenol as a kid, it's not that difficult to imagine that most players will make a fishing rod, fish once or twice, before immediately getting bored and moving on with their lives. It's the simple law of truly large numbers. The more you do it, the more likely you are to win something big. And believe me, we will win big.
Yo, you're super laggy, by the way.
I am?
Yeah, you're very laggy.
Weird. It's pretty sick. Turtle scoots. Oh.
What? Piece of paper?
I don't think that's...
What is going on?
Okay. Okay, yeah, let me plug in my Ethernet. In news to absolutely nobody, nothing is ever easy. I better not have scoots in my inventory.
Something is going on? Dude, this is a slow burner.
So I have a feeling there's gonna be a bit of a, chokehold on the scoot industry. I feel like I might have to prioritize that. I can be a fishing fella and I can be a turtle fella.
Why not both?
Okay. Well, I just need this. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I need that in my life. Previewing the crafting menu leads very nicely to the second part of my plan, cornering the market. In particular, I was interested in this turtle armor. Now, if you're familiar with how one obtains turtle scoots, you might see where I'm going with this. If not, it's easy. All you have to do is find some iron, make some shears, mine some seagrass, find 2 turtles, make sure the turtles are on or approximately near their natural spawn, aka home beach. Feed the turtles, follow the turtles, protect the eggs, wait. Hatch the eggs, wait. Obtain 1
He lost me at the waiting part, man. I'm very impatient.
scoot. Repeat 23 times to get enough scoots for turtle armor. Seems boring and monotonous, right? Exactly. If I was willing to maintain a turtle breeding grounds, it could prove to be a very lucrative venture. First things first though, I had to get some iron. But as I was tunneling into the grounds, tragedy befell one of the islanders.
Nova Paws has fallen?
Uh-oh. As with any civilization event, you only get one life. This person, Nova Paws, was the first to go. How'd they die? Your guess is as good as mine. Especially considering that hostile mobs don't spawn at night. The only way to go realistically is by
No. Interrupting before he says it. I think they fell off a cliff. What do you think, Jet?
drowning, fall damage, or probably starvation. AKA a
Oh, never mind. It's drowning, fall damage, or starvation. I pick middle pillar.
complete skill issue. Regardless, I couldn't dwell on the thought. After striking out underground, I found
lava's
somebody who
possible
could,
too.
judging by his looks, probably point me in the right direction. Where did you happen across that iron?
It's all over the mountains.
All over the mountains?
There's a bunch of it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
There's a bunch of it, dude.
Must have been the wind.
It's interesting because I feel like every other Minecraft video we've reacted to is so like, even the stuff that isn't Grox is so like in your face, very like, this is a whole experience. This feels a lot more subtle. This feels like if it was a color of paint, it would be a very light teal. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like a vibe. It's a feel.
Negative 530. Okay. 530, negative 530. Hello? Am I stupid? Oh, yes, this way. Maybe I can haggle somebody for some iron on the way over. Hello?
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 I think people want to set up around here if you want to stay with the group. Or...
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Form. That was that guy from before.
This is completely unrelated to the video, but this guy Loopy laughs very similar to a coworker I had. I find it very endearing.
Life like this sure is worth living. Okay. Well. The company. That's imposing. Hello?
He's gonna run away if you're not careful.
I enjoy calmer, less Mr. Beastified content. I do too. It's like, I almost don't want to talk over this because it's so... pristine's the wrong word. It's just so... I don't want to mess with it, you know?
Well, you can craft some bamboo.
Peaceful, yeah.
Wait, you have a what? Wait, what?
I have lore.
I have lore. I think I know what lore means already.
I simply am not there. I had gone to the company in hopes of getting some iron out of them, but once I found some on my own, I didn't really see a reason to interject myself in their plans. Instead, I would work my way back to my own spawn, even running into the group once again on a nearby mountain. This entire interaction actually leads nicely to the third part of my plan: run solo. While business would most certainly boom should I befriend, say, my neighbors, I can't afford to grow too friendly with them, as their enemies could by proxy become my enemies, which is less of a tax on myself but instead a tax on my business. More evil people equals less potential customers, which is not good. Not only that, but if there's workings of an actual company being formed, then that's even more competition for me. Also not good. As I neared my initial spawn point, I would be introduced to my new neighbors. Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Are you guys looking into the scoot market as well? Or are you just hanging out here?
We are thinking about getting the armor, for the turtle. We're thinking of making a turtle farm over here just so we can all get some before day 2.
Yeah, cool.
Crazy.
As I fished, I was at a mental crossroads. Obviously, I couldn't lay claim to the turtle eggs. This fella, Rose, had claimed the turtles for the people, which unfortunately destroyed my future profit margins. When I had initially left the spawn, I had left my claim of the land as well. Weighing my next options, I decided to move a bit down the coastline to start isolating myself. Let's get to work then. You see this? These are the first 2 blocks placed down in what would eventually become my headquarters. Remember this, okay?
I will remember it. This is so opposite of just like the GD dopamine brain rot that we're so used to. It's crazy.
I'm so used to Minecraft mod packs where shift and hold is not working. Jesus. It's a cloud, man. It's a cloud shadow. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm blissed out right now, man. It's not a vibe, it's a lifestyle. I should boot up this video whenever I'm high cortisol on stream. This is awesome.
Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Hey, what's up?
Just stick together.
Honestly,
Like,
should
I
we just
could-
start
like-
building on this beach here?
Yeah, sure. That sounds lovely.
Yeah,
It's a
that'd
good
be
place.
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
simply
Okay.
am not
Does anyone have bamboo?
there.
Or like a fishing rod?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
the
yeah.
hell?
Yeah. Sick.
That's the what I don't. Why does he keep referencing American Psycho? Oh. In the spirit of this ASMR video, chat, my alarm's going off. Please remind me that I need to go live in 10 minutes.
Ooh, there are bananas. That's nice.
Am I going crazy?
Sticks
But
across.
how come
I'm
I'm
gonna
moving over here?
on the
'Cause you've got
edge.
the
I just moved over here. I don't even know where these people came from.
Alright.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Hello.
I thought we were moving location or something.
Let me write down everyone's name so I don't forget.
And quick pause here. See that? That's a dead turtle. And see that? That's a scoot currently being launched away from that said turtle. You know what that means? The industry is dead. With the change of scoots now being dropped by turtles, it'll now be as easy to get the armor as killing a cow. AKA, it would be like setting up a shop for leather armor. Not very viable, unfortunately. For that reason, I had to solely focus my talents on the seas, hoping to find something valuable there.
I'm realizing I've never fished in Minecraft before.
The fishing hat might be something to make as well. We need an enchanted card, which is like basically drugs. Wait, what's the what is the?
That's what he was missing. Nice.
Okay, I've got the iron for it. I just need dried kelp and hay. Can anyone start planting seeds? That would be.
Ain't doing that, the hell?
Okay, I'm gonna put.
Polluting my waters.
Uh-oh. He's building resentment
Much of a
towards his group.
recluse for this kind of thing. Now, granted, I could have made more of an effort to get away from the coastline group by moving more than a grand total of like 30 blocks, but it's whatever. I knew I would have had potential neighbors going into this, but I didn't also expect to have potential roommates. They seemed like nice enough people anyway, so I didn't bother standing my ground. Either way, the only thing that matters to me is the ocean. And that ocean? It's chock full of surprises.
No problem.
What the hell?
Good luck. Yeah, good luck.
I just got a loot crate.
I will say, I think it's funny. I don't even think if all of us are like on a team, we're just kind of all together.
Yeah, we're
Nah, we're just
Yeah.
lived together, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we're all living together.
Holy smokes, I just got 31 turtle scoots from that.
I've opted way lower.
31. Whoa, what?
I got a tropical loot crate when I was fishing.
Oh,
Free armor.
I'm gonna search for some kills.
Whoa,
alright? Good.
okay.
Keep fishing, man.
I've been saying, man, fishing is method.
Oh,
Can I
man, it was taking
potentially
me
offer you
completely-
a diamond for the entire armor set? Can I give you one diamond for?
Thank you so much.
I'm just gonna kill this turtle.
Yeah, sure.
It's not worth it. Come on, diamonds are
Yeah,
rare.
you
Dude.
they spawn in daytime. So
I don't know. I'll get another one of those crates another time. I'm not stopping fishing after this. With that, I had my first real business trade in the books. Hopefully one of many. A bit after, though, I had a bit of post-trade clarity. Damn it, I should have bartered for the luckier fishing rod.
Oh, that's mine.
Damn it.
Oh, thank you.
Also, I think it's important to put in writing here. My name is Loopy pretty much everywhere, but in Minecraft I go by Death Zamboni. Want to hear the backstory behind the name? No? You don't? Who do you think is in control here?
You?
Before I reveal all, I must first say that if you are a woman between the ages of 20 to 24, single, live in the greater
Okay, I don't like where this is going, but I'll hear him out.
Philadelphia tri-state area, and are looking for potentially the love of your life, I beg of you to please mute the video for the next 5 seconds. Where I happened to cross the next piece of this
Oh, whoops, I unmuted. Okay, we'll hear him out.
reference. Good? Okay. For the rest of you, it's a Destiny reference. Alright, back to Minecraft, where I happened to cross the next piece of the straw
Oh, it was a Destiny reference. Wait, why is that bad?
hat puzzle. That goof freaking bop bop, dude. Holy smokes. That means I can get the other one.
Like way down.
Also,
You will be mine.
tab
I fished for a little bit more before ultimately deciding to begin making my storefront. I didn't necessarily have a plan for it or how it would come out, but unfortunately,
Girls will think he's a nerd kind of joke. Chat, I think that if you're trying to find your person in life, that person should like you for you. I don't think you should have to change yourself for no one.
for you all, I can imagine anything. It's just a matter of putting pen to paper, or logs to sands, I guess. Okay, that was a lot. Loitering on me crazy style, but that's fine.
Wow, that's a lot of dogs. Hello.
Hello.
Is it just you?
There was a whole gang of them over here a while ago. They went off
yeah,
exploring. Yeah, 7 or so.
I see a bunch of people. Well, if you ever want some alcohol, I'm opening a bar.
Oh, awesome. I'll
Alright,
be in
see ya,
touch
man.
then. See ya.
See ya.
Wait a freaking second. Red Live? Red Live died? So how the heck did Red Live even die?
He drowned.
He went AFK while he was in water, and so he just drowned.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I know. That's so cool of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Did you find the cannibals? I heard there was.
What?
Yeah.
I found nothing.
Oh, God. Jesus.
I found nothing.
Should we just make a graveyard in general?
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like this is just gonna be
Graveyard?
It's the first.
No, okay, hold on. We're all
Am I going crazy or is it not 2025?
Oh wait. It's funny. Yeah, he died last year.
I know, it's so chill, man. I'm just
Working
zenned
through
out
the
right
night,
now.
My fish stand was almost completed. Admiring my handiwork, the feeling of accomplishment was quickly washed away when I spotted this fella extending my pier to the world border. You know, the one thing in a 5,000.
How we doing, chat? Are we all as low cortisol as me right now? I feel like genuinely watching this video is healing something in me.
Block radius specifically with my name on it. But whatever. After working at a loom for 8 minutes, I put the finishing touches on my store. Finally, it is done.
All the high cortisol viewers left. Yeah, that's fair.
Who cares? With my shop completed, I once again turned to the seas. As I watched my bobber flow with the tides, I contemplated my...
Wait, if chat's ever crazy, I can just turn on this video and it's like a self-sorting like algorithm. Like all the high cortisol viewers will immediately leave. Wait, this is actually tech for future streams that get out of control.
next goal. I wanted to stick to the mostly fishing gimmick, so ideally I'd work towards enhancing my craft. Eventually, I settled on finishing my ongoing quest for a straw hat. 3 hay bales, purple wool, a prismata, and an enchanted cod. I could reasonably get every item here, besides that last one. Thankfully for us though, the enchanted cod has a little tooltip that'll help us find one. Neat. I made a gone fishing sign, grabbed my rod, and asked my fellow vacationers for the course to an enchanted lake. Shoutouts Axolotl for the tip. 0, -520. You ever sneeze extra hard and then you start to feel it in your chest a little bit?
Yeah.
Man.
The lion ignores the sharp pain he feels in his chest once a month. Or wait, did it say once or twice? Sorry, we're beyond it. Sorry! We're vibing.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh no, I get it.
Eventually, I found myself at another coastline. I
Cortis order is very good.
passed 2 players planning a theater of sorts, with a healthy amount of people scattered about. As I walked by the lakeside with very, exceptionally, dare I say extremely obvious signs of possible enchantment, I asked myself a very important question. An enchanted lake, where would I be? This kid eats rocks. Not dwelling on the obvious for too long, I casted myself in the middle of a political debate of sorts. The hell?
What?
That's just a belief, sir.
Saying people are nothing.
People are not nothing. Did you not hear my words? Are you deaf as well as something?
What did I just walk in on? What is going on?
That's freaking awkward.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
Excuse me, fellas. I'm just
What's a sign?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is,
wah, wah. All this nonsense when they could just be fishing.
Is it nothing?
Is that good? That has to be good.
Hey, Piwo. How did you happen across an enchanted fishing rod?
Oh, no,
That's the secret of nothing.
You see,
I see.
You.
Alright then, keep your secrets. I'm not exactly sure what I bore witness to back there, but I didn't necessarily care enough to find out. What mattered most to me was the confirmation that yes, indeed, the enchanted lake existed, and that yes, indeed, the enchanted cod came from there. Not wanting to get radicalized by the lake group, I made my way back home. Turns out my neighbors had the same idea for an expedition.
Doggy.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Hey, we got the enchanted lake. Okay, we got the quartz for it. Wonderful.
Oh, I have 8 of those.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I did a little trip. It's like 1,500 blocks that way.
Yeah. Hey, Def, since you're like literally just like, we're kind of just neighbors. Do you want us to like invite you to a Discord server just so we can like all communicate?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All
My second career transaction would come soon after.
Hey man, do you just want to like frickin' be friends on Discord so we can like hang out, man? That's so cute.
With 1 enchanted cod in exchange for a diamond. This entire
That's so
interaction
wholesome.
made one thing clear. If I was willing to travel to find quote-unquote exotic wares not native to my beach, I could bring them back home and potentially be very handsomely paid out. With another item
Hey, he's
checked
making
off,
friends.
I focused my talents into finding some magenta wool. Instead of foraging for blue dye, I decided to outsource it from a nearby village.
Anything news?
No,
Anything down there?
not really. I just had to return home.
Hello there.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. I own a
I thought-
fishing bar a little bit over there, 500 blocks out. I was wondering if you would be down to trade. I'm in the market for 1 hay bale and then maybe a piece of purple wool or blue dye if you have it.
At the moment, I don't have hay bale.
Do you have any extra wheat, do you think?
No. Yeah, that's all we have right now.
I think
Gotcha,
I can do
gotcha.
this. Give me a second to get out of the mines. I got lost, but I can probably get you what you're looking for.
Oh, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can get
me
you a
either.
hay bale. We might have flowers. We might have flowers. Let me check.
Alright, cool, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Here, for your troubles, I got some extra fish I brought over.
Oh no, I got plenty of fish. I
Hello.
gave you- I have- Oh yeah, got a wool dye here.
Oh,
I am a
that's
fisher
awesome.
from another area. Do any
Oh,
of you
you
have
look
any
like a hunter.
spruce? Oh, thank you.
Spruce?
Yeah, do you have any spruce or dark oak saplings, perchance?
No.
No.
The lapis lazuli?
Yeah.
It's right there. The dice
Is
are.
your
Thank you, boss.
Oh.
So I also have a
was blue
prismata
dye.
and an enchanted cod, if you wanted either of those.
I would. The enchanted.
I'll leave you
cod
guys to
would
it.
probably be
Thank
good.
you.
Sure. Alright, thank you, fellas. This was it. The culmination of farming, bartering, and fishing had given me all the ingredients for a straw hat. That is everything, right? Maybe swap the prismat. Nope, that isn't working. Hold on. Everything seems to be fine.
Oh.
This kid eats rock.
Yes, finally.
At last, the straw hat was mine. Not only was it fashionable, but it gave a blanket
Big W.
increase to my luck stat. What's the luck stat, I hear you asking? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
With my hat's creation, my status of living was at an all-time high. The only thing that could make this better was a lucky rod.
I haven't seen.
Wait, do you have a lucky rod or not?
I do not. I just made this
I'll
fishing
give
rod.
you mine. You can get like max
Oh.
luck off you because you've got the hat as well. So.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know, no worries.
Thank you.
Wait, I was scared. I thought that was a threatening guy, but actually he was just like, hey, do you want to use my rod? Wait, what the heck? This is what our world could be like without social media.
You're alright, Eternity. You alright. I appreciate that. And that was it. The last piece of my puzzle. If you're wondering just how lucky +2 luck is, I'm happy to report that I got exactly 1 crate.
Did you make that deal? I make that deal.
At least I got a trident out of it. Swag. Otherwise, that was it for day 1. With the business established and my hat created, I had completed everything I set out to do and then some. The people around me were nice enough, albeit they might have set up shop a bit too close for my liking. But as it stood, it was a nice little life. My neighbors had decided to name themselves the Emerald Coast, with Rose as their leader. Keep in mind, I'm just one guy establishing his small business on one coast. Imagine all the other gatherings of people.
Isn't there something called like Emerald Bay in World of Warcraft or something? I feel like there's something like that, right? That's a reference to something, or whether it's intentional or not. Why did that ring a bell?
Forming all over the server.
Does anyone know why Emerald Coast may have rung a bell for me?
What even happened to the company? Those were some answers.
Emerald
we'd have to find out
Dream.
tomorrow.
Dude, Quinn with the ball knowledge. Dude, I swear, I felt it in my brain. I just couldn't quite. Thank you.
As the sun rose on the Emerald Coast, I decided to seek out the next logical step in perfecting my rod. Enchantments. Because enchantment tables were banned, the only way to enchant stuff was in a specific area. I'll give you one guess as to where that area is.
The Enchanted Lake!
That's right. It's right in the center of a faction called Nothing. You're on a roll today. With no time like the present, I made my way over. The update is pretty cool, I will say. I'm excited for that.
Where the f you all go?
It's right here, man.
Keeps running away, bro. It's ridiculous.
I'm such an awful, terrible American, but it takes every, like, fiber of my being to not, like, mimic their accents, dude. Oi, where's my meal, bruv? It was just...
I definitely haven't done that on stream many times, even though most of my audience is international. I think I have a lot of UK folks who watch me. And yeah, I can't help but be like, cheers, love. Hello. I'm sorry.
Right here.
It's fun. Fish and chips and all that, governor. Sorry.
Hello.
Good day for a cuppa in it.
Hello.
You're excused, Teej. It's okay. Do I get the pass? Nice.
How goes it? Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to enchant stuff. Do you just throw it into the lake?
Follow me. Follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, the lake.
Alright,
yeah,
cool.
It's on the lake. It's at the lake.
Do you have levels?
Yeah, I got 22.
You go to like the area to the left with all the houses, right in front of Walmart, is where the magical pool is.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Of course, the
Yep.
fire didn't get stuck on you. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
Somebody just died of terrible. Oh wow, that is a Walmart.
Yep.
I saw you get it. Good job, man.
Yes, I do mean to
Hello.
trade it for a nothing. Since this man claims rightful ownership of the key. A claim I find questionable, but I will assist
I have
nonetheless.
rightful ownership. I used the feather. He simply got credit because he was closer.
As you can see, he claims ownership, but I am willing to trade it for nothing.
You guys.
Can I just say, this is why I love stuff like D&D. I find it so wholesome when people feel comfortable to roleplay. Like, I actually, like, I get, like, a bunch of really good ushy-gushy feelings in my heart just hearing this guy so comfortable, like, playing pretend. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, I think that in everyone's heart, people want to get back to that inner child of playing on a playground with your friends and just playing make-believe. So whenever like I see or experience others who are comfortable enough to do that, I feel like that's the closest way we have to like healing our inner worlds.
Continue leading us on.
Exactly. We need more whimsy.
Enjoy with that. Have a good one.
You as well.
Good luck. I hope you get nothing.
Congratulating him on the key.
It's somewhere over here.
Dude, frickin' take me here. Take me here right now. Build me a house on, well, this platform's clearly for use with the two things he put down, but please take me to nothing, man. Oh. If only.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you
Ouch.
get him? Yeah, you're part of the Empire,
misinput.
man. Congratulations.
What?
The place could have a better name, though. I mean, so could, like, Antarctica. Or the moon. Or, I don't know, the name of my channel. What's a name? I think Shakespeare said that. What is a name? No, like, I'm genuinely asking.
I
You're
am?
part of the Empire. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Congrats, man.
Antarctica is a fire name. Bad example on my part.
Part of Rethron.
Yeah, does anyone know? Does
Hey.
anyone know where the volcano is? Yeah. Walk with it. Should we get food and head off?
Let's see how fast this is.
Right?
That you're willing to spare.
That horse is 9 speed. That horse also.
Okay.
Jesus, wow.
Long here, actually, which is
I'm
possible.
asking
I don't have
Okay.
any for this horse.
Anyone
without
else?
realizing it and then put them back on. So now I have
Hey,
perfect
give my horse
binding
back.
on my.
Here for a meeting,
What's
right?
it got though?
Yeah, we are
Damn it.
you guys at some point.
Alright, whatever. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, I
This is
mean,
way
we
too
could just,
overstimulating.
I hear my-
Me when I'm around people.
Sometimes somebody has
Ouch.
speaker.
Yeah, somebody has an echo.
I'm getting out of here, man. For a place called Nothing, there sure was a lot going on. I couldn't say getting conscripted into and subsequently deserting an empire was on my to-do list, but whatever. This fella, by the way, had a couple of articles written about him by the various journalists around the island, including my neighbor, Zero. He was labeled as a drunk anyway, so I didn't worry about it too much. If anything, Nothing was a positive reinforcement that I enjoyed my life by the Emerald Coast. At the very least, I could hear myself think over there. Were the other civilizations the same way? Who's to say? Eventually, I would make it back home and be greeted by a nice surprise. The humble dock extension. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Me likey. I like this. This is good. I'm gonna build. Gonna catch a honker, a tuner, or a grouper.
I don't know the reference, but I'm glad he's happy.
Oh, there we go. Tropical loot crate, baby. This is what we're waiting for. This is charter territory for a fellow like me, I'll tell you that much.
Banana?
Fellas, ladies, and NBs, if you would please feast your eyes upon the most coveted item these seas have to offer. the
Banana?
phoenix feather. These extraordinarily rare feathers can't be carried in stacks and are considered extremely valuable due to their ability to revive players. They're also used to make a spruced up fire resistance potion, but that doesn't really concern me. What does concern me is their negotiation power. What's that? Your loved one just died a terrible death? Pay up, buddy, it's a stack of diamonds for their life. So of course, I had to let the masses know that this white boy's got a little extra up his sleeve. I gotta go tell somebody, I gotta go tell somebody, I gotta go tell somebody, I gotta go tell somebody.
It's a
Wait,
very funky bass line,
do
for
I
sure.
keep that thing on me?
Is good.
instead? And then offer it up for a price? Yes. Yes.
His little boots.
Yes.
Boot
Ooh,
stepping.
it's all coming together, baby. It is all coming together. Was it unnecessary? Yeah, probably. But I wanted to play my cards cautiously. Although on any other given day I probably would be more than willing to donate a feather should someone like Rose perish, I wanted to at least have a repertoire of feathers built up beforehand. That way I'd feel more willing to part with one, instead of showing up empty-handed should a high buyer cross paths with me. For the next 30 minutes, I talked with the extra voices in my head. Fishing may be my forte, but it does get quiet out there sometimes. Jerry eats beans in the household, everybody. Jerry eats beans. Give you some claps for that, Mr. Jerry. What's up, dude? I was saying this to myself yesterday, but it's really neat. It's really neat how, basically, if you're not a part of a civilization, you're just playing basically single-player Minecraft in a 2000 by 2000 area. But like as you explore, you can run into people who are building their own stuff, like in, you know, an actual civilization.
Yeah, it's cool. I agree.
What the deuce? The evil eel. You're definitely getting there. Okay, well that's just a sign, isn't it? Come on, Phoenix Feather. Damn it. Iron is nice. Iron is very nice. Take those any day of the week. The golden April. April equals apple, yeah. The dock has the April in its melt. It's a great picture. Highly recommend taking a look.
Never seen that.
Lopsided.
This does really make me want to fish in Minecraft. I've never fished in Minecraft before. Maybe that's what my true destiny in life is to do. It seems so picturesque. It seems so simple, so rewarding, so right.
Has a fit in his invent. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Have a jump scare, buddy. Have a jump scare, okay? Never say that ever. Fit, please get up. Please get up, Fit. I have the hot bar of an absolute serial killer right now, by the way. God damn. Jesus Christ. Okay, after my upteenth fishing session, I installed a tried and true American classic at my store while making my food supply open to the public. In any other situation, this would be unwise in the world of economics. But the fact that fishing is so easily accessible because of bamboo, it was with a heavy heart that I declared starvation on the tropical island a non-issue. Yeah, I know. Really terrible stuff. Trinkets would be my best bet from here on out, and the Phoenix Feather was my path to salvation. After an uneventful trip to the caves below my store, an emergency meeting was called.
Guys, we need to have a meeting.
Yeah, I heard from Max.
Oh, we need a meeting. Okay, meeting.
Huh?
Everyone.
Alright, we can do that.
Apparently there's an infection going around. There's an infection going around?
Infection?
Okay, so
Apparently
when it says...
it's a lethal form of poison, so we need to get bees. We need to get bees.
Okay, we need to get bees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bees.
Bees or beans? Bees or beans?
There's an infection going on near the volcano area. That's player to player. That's
Yes,
Peens?
Is that what's happening?
Peens or veens?
Okay.
You heard that right, fellas.
Beads?
It's outbreak time. Immediately,
Beads or trees?
the entire coast was set in disaster prevention mode. A light panic overset by a real chance of death by poison was enough to
Beans?
spring everyone into action. Seeds were composted. Saplings were planted. Fires were started. For some reason. The ultimate goal, get some honey. It was valiant for the 8 or
Context clues, chat. The ultimate goal, get some honey. So he was probably talking about beans. Because beans have honey.
or so guys to immediately jump to defend the coast. But for me personally, I didn't buy it. Could the mods really have lobbed a plague storyline at us? If this thing was so dangerous, how come people weren't dying by the droves in the text chat? It all felt far-fetched. Like a middle-aged white woman with a true crime podcast, there was just something about this case that didn't sit right with me.
Can we stop catching me with strays?
If this infection did exist, I needed to see it with my own 2 eyes. So I cleared my inventory, clutched my feather, and put up the gone fishing sign. I didn't know when I'd be back, but I knew this was what I had to do.
Take me there. This looks like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm always just a little slow on the draw. Sorry, let me go back frame by frame. This right here, wait, why is it not going? Go. This right here is one of those classic, whenever I see a shot like this, I think of an A24 movie. You know what I'm talking about? When they have like the perfect like overhead camera shot of like the trees, because trees look really weird when they're swaying. A lot of A24 movies do that. Honestly, I think a lot of movies do that now just to kind of seem artsy. Like I remember last year I saw Anemone, which was that Daniel Day-Lewis movie that he made with his son, and there were a lot of shots of like overhead shots of the trees. I've noticed that's like a new kind of, not trope, but a new thing that a lot of modern filmmakers have been using. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it. I think it's a cool shot.
This is Queendom. As one of the more established towns, I figured it'd be a good hotspot to get more information on the infection. It's a quaint little town with its own fish bar and piers. A couple of houses sleep soundly atop a cliff, too. I gave some food to this tree fella guy. Remember him, he'll be back. I didn't stick around too long since the people there seemed to be caught up in their own thing.
Remembered.
However, I did leave with the general location of the infection source, the Volcano. That would have to be my next stop. A foolish plan? Maybe. I could handle it. Probably. I didn't know at the time, but I had gotten my directions all mixed up, and I actually ended up going the complete opposite direction of where I needed to go. And thank goodness I did, because my story would end up dramatically changing. Oh. God damn. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's up,
Dr.
gamers?
Zambo. That's a cool fucking name. What the?
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Zamboni. You just here to fish, Zambo?
Yeah, just passing by. I heard news of the infection. I wanted to see it with my own 2 eyes, but my travels have led me here.
Yeah,
I think
Really?
so too, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're the southmost of the island.
Well, I guess I walked the wrong direction. Oh well.
Well, that sucks.
You know there's another island, right?
Oh snap.
Yeah, we know.
Wait,
What-
yeah, that way, right?
Which way?
Straight that way.
Coconut. Sorry.
So once we get 2 or 3 phoenix feathers, do you guys want to check out the volcano?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
I got a
that's
third
Zamboni.
one.
Do you want
You
turtle
got
armor?
another one?
You got
Yeah.
another?
Yeah.
Dude, do you want turtle armor, by the way, Death Zamboni?
Oh no, I'm alright, thank you though.
Do the
Alright.
leather boots give you more luck too?
The people of Flower Town had a simple goal: revive as many people as they could and plant as many flowers as they could. There were plans to create an ark of sorts to transport the flowers offshore, should the situation get dire. It was also insanely lucky for me to come across these guys when I did. My inability to follow chords the right way had landed me as a +1 on a volcano expedition. Not only that, but the vibes were elite as we fished through the night.
I know they were, man.
Soon enough, the time to leave had finally arrived. I smoked my salmon, packed my bundles, and set off on my biggest adventure yet.
Wow. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's the ticket. That's the stuff.
As you watch me run 1,000 or so blocks, I think it's important to mention another gimmick I cursed myself with. I'm not sure when I formally
Papyrus?
decided this, but I gave myself a self-imposed debuff by abstaining from any forms of armor besides leather boots and my fishing hat. I mentioned earlier that there wasn't any real threat to my livelihood, especially in the absence of hostile mobs. If the infection really did exist, then no amount of armor was going to stop a lethal dose of poison. And I figured that if I ended up dying, I ended up dying. I was put on this island to do one thing: fish. If I lose my life, it'll be doing what I loved. I don't need any amount of armor to protect that.
Oh no!
Does that kill?
That's the infection.
Can't break it. The Phoenix Blessing protects these blocks from destruction.
Huh.
Don't touch it. I would not touch it. Stop
Nothing's happening to me.
Yeah, no, I don't. These guys are crazy.
The final swim to the volcano left us with a lot of answers and a lot of questions. First, the infection was in fact real. It appeared to only travel from block to block, similar to how Skulk does in vanilla Minecraft. More worrisome, however, was the fact that it made it all the way to the main island already, which then begs for more questions. How fast does it spread? What are the symptoms? Is it over for us? We'd come too far at this point to turn back, and despite multiple people on our journey advising against further travel, we were going to find out just how terrible things were over there for ourselves. We were fortunate enough to run into the Walmart employees in passing.
What?
As well as this fella, Lilfos. He was gracious enough to act as a Sherpa to the island. And soon enough, after 20 or so minutes of travel, it all came into view.
Yeah, it is like the corruption in Terraria. I was kind of thinking the same thing. When they were initially talking about infection, I thought they meant like a pathogen, which I guess that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, ever since the infection started, I haven't...
Land makes sense.
Does it make you sick at all? Do we not?
No. I've been here since it started, and nothing's happened to me, so...
Caldera? I don't know what that is.
Dude, this looks pretty good shares.
Yeah, it does.
I have Unbound on it. Looks amazing.
Hello?
You heard that? Hello?
We're hunting phoenixes. Yo, you're naked.
Yeah, I'm chill.
He's chill like that.
He
I'm
likes
chill
it.
with it.
He likes it like
It's fine.
That's good.
He's an exhibition.
Helps me breathe better, you know?
He's an exhibition.
I just need my
You
walk.
got revived.
Oh,
hello.
Oh, there's Phoenix.
Oh, here. Feather.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a chocobo.
Kill it.
It doesn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Wow.
They don't know a phoenix rises from the ashes.
Anybody get a feather?
They can't drop from feathers. You have to fish them.
Remember in the intro when I told you that there was a new enemy in this event? If you don't, I don't blame you. It has been like 45 minutes after all. Anyway, he's finally here.
It has? Oh my god, I've been transported to another dimension.
This is a phoenix. There's two ways to talk about this fella. You could learn of
Arizona.
its origins in a variety of different lore tablets scattered around the islands, or you could just be like me and understand that evil lava bird equals potential cause of death. And I'm not kidding. These boys are evil. Not only do they take multiple hits with an axe or spear to kill, but they erupt in a fiery explosion in a final Pyrrhic attempt to claim a life. In other words, kinda cringe. Especially for a fisherman of my stature. Thankfully, I had the Flower Town folk to cowardly hide behind as we made our way around the volcano.
I don't think any bird is actually evil. I think birds are pure. Very similar looking volcano to the frickin' Rich and Poor Civilization video we just watched.
Did this used to be not infected, all this?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Damn. We really got to get started on that flower arc.
Seems like this
Yeah, there's another
area is
Phoenix
very
down here.
lawless.
Ooh, let's kill it.
But it's gonna be aggro on me for a while until you guys hit it like 10 times, and then it's gonna swap aggro. Yeah, see? Watch
That's
out,
gone.
shield. And then you get gunpowder.
Gunpowder?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no,
Is
it's
that
just
the person
another
who
pit.
died,
Is that the person who robbed you?
Yeah. That's an W.
They were probably robbing
I found it. Is that a baby Phoenix?
Yep.
Did they still drop them?
They drop coal most of the time, but there is a small chance they drop a
We've tried using one of the keys on it, it didn't work.
Have you tried dropping a Phoenix feather on it?
Give it a shot.
Hey,
No.
free Phoenix feather!
Come on, come on, come on.
We're gonna kill you if you don't give that back. Here you go. There you go.
There's someone up there, by the way.
Did you explore all these tunnels?
Yeah, every tunnel has been explored.
So, we know where to go, but the problem is we can't go there. That's what I'm hearing.
Whoa. Careful
Whoa,
now.
that was close.
Hey, gunpowder.
Yeah, that could be good.
Flower.
You want to get out of here then, I guess? And go
Yeah, I
back
said
home?
we get out of here before he
Yeah.
decides to
There's another,
fall back up.
there's
I
another
don't want it to
two
fall back up.
phoenixes down there.
Wow.
Jump to here.
Wow.
And across here.
Wow. Alright, we're good. After an uneventful trip to the mines, we were led to a huge cavern opening festering with the infection. Lilfos told us that much of this cavern went unexplored, meaning there could be some good stuff down there. I guess he didn't care too much for the good stuff though, because he just straight up disappeared once we went down. No idea where he got off to. What followed in the cave was a series of close calls with some phoenixes who went out of their way to show me that they really, really hate me for some reason.
Oh.
Phoenix.
Oh wait, we may have found it. We may have found it. Yeah.
Ow.
Ow.
Jesus Christ, Al.
Oh, it can't go under 3 blocks.
Ooh! Ooh! Help! Help! Eventually I would group up with the flower folk again, this time trying our best to climb as far as we could out of the cavern. We had already spent nearly a half hour in the cave at this point, and things started to look dire. You see, the infection has more properties than just replacing blocks. You can't mine the infection itself, nor can you mine or place blocks around it. And because we were directly below an already vastly infected area, digging up was impossible. Not wanting to become a video topic on Scary Interesting, we refused to lose hope. We had formed ourselves a small cavern of sorts, before disaster suddenly struck.
What the? Oh, it just spread.
That
Did
spread.
we just get ourselves stuck?
The infection had spread. Most of the blocks we uncovered were suddenly tainted, meaning we could hardly expand or build out. In our own panic, we had lost sight of the cave we mined out from. And because the infection was surrounding us on all sides, we were, for the lack of a better term, stuck. There's a non-zero chance that we are stuck.
I don't think we can get back into the caves.
Oh my god, we're stuck.
Oh my god, we're stuck.
There's a phoenix.
Oh, I'm Omega stuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, what the hell?
I am super, do not come in here.
I got a solution for you. So
Are you able to block clutch with it?
Okay.
Place a boat, maybe?
Whoa.
Oh. Wait, based.
I'm pretty sure. Omega stuck is
I'm
an
making
AO3 tank.
I'm making one too, just in case.
Oh, I believe that.
This is insane. We're like the cave divers getting stuck in a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need like a harmonica to pass the time.
I know.
Help. Help me.
Cave divers, dude, like the putty cave.
Yeah, the nutty putty cave. John Jones? No!
Walk out that opening and there's a way up. That's what he said.
Okay.
Okay, walk out the opening.
See a narrow way
Careful with
through.
the phoenixes.
Lisan Al-Gaib will guide us.
Lisan Al-Gaib!
Lisan Al-Gaib?
Lisan Al-Gaib!
That's a shame.
Careful, guys.
Oh, he's on me. Oh, I'm alright.
Here. Just in case you're found here, that's it.
Appreciate
Oh,
that.
they're spitting
appreciate
fire. They're spitting fire.
This
Is
way?
it? It's this way. It's this way. Oh my god. It's this way.
Oh, it's this way. Are you serious? No, are you serious? It
Oh,
can't.
no.
It can't possibly be that. No.
Okay.
All right, now we're good.
Ah, Phoenix! Phoenix!
Get rid of him.
Ow.
Oh, hell.
I need to eat. I need to eat. I'm half health. I'm half.
I'm half health. I'm reading no cinderfish.
I don't really know how, but we managed to make it out in one piece. The shift in the infection had triggered massive tentacles to emerge by nearby waters, and a comical amount of phoenixes to spawn too. Thankfully, it wasn't anything a bit of bobbing and weaving couldn't solve. Deciding that we fulfilled our quota of being stuck in a cave for one day, we started the long journey home.
That was like the most stressful part of the video, man. I felt like tight in my chest. They were just trapped underground.
It is very funny that like there's major political events going on right now, and we're just stuck in that stupid cave.
Stuck in a cave.
Genuinely, we were stuck in there for almost an hour.
God.
One guy just left us, stupid. I think we left him.
It's like I can't deal with these guys anymore.
Back to vibing overworld style, bro. Take me back to the frickin' docks, bro. Let's get some more fish. Yeah, I know. There is a whole civilization thing going on. I forgot that this is just like the offshoot of people just kind of vibing.
What if I throw water bottles into it?
The infection is coming. We're all gonna die.
No,
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. See, they don't know any better.
I herald your end.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna cut back to the Emerald Coast here, but for your troubles here, take those two. Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Appreciate the safe passage. Yeah, you too, fellas.
I might have accidentally hit your
Take it easy. Toodles. The rest of my walk home was more or less uneventful. So
I'm sad he didn't try to fish the volcano. That actually would have been so cool. He could have caught like a lava fish or something,
I'll use the
bro.
time here to recap the day. So kids, what did we learn? 1. You might be dumb if you ever attempt cave exploring without an escape plan, but you are definitely stupid if you attempt to cave explore while an infection grows like a malignant tumor on the surface outside.
Definitely true.
You live and you learn. 2. Never, ever, ever trust the text chat on anything ever. The entire time I was in that cave, I was imagining the circles poor Rose and the others were running in trying to farm honey to save the populace. Which brings me to 3. The infection only affects blocks. I was practically huffing the spores off the walls back there. If my kidneys hadn't shriveled up to the texture and size of raisins by now, it isn't gonna affect me at all. Oh yeah, and phoenixes exist too, I guess. Processing what I went through on day 2 took a while for me. I would absolutely not be alive today if I ended up walking in the right direction towards the volcano. And as much as I loved profiting off of war and trauma, the people of Flowertown had paid me more than enough by granting me safe passage in those caves. Basty, Snugget, Al, and Mistvara. I hope I can fish with them again soon, in this life or the next. But now, it was back to business. Unfortunately for me, PCSD didn't care about profit margins, and the more time I spent wallowing in regret or whatever, the less money could be made. The next session had to be game time. After the server closed for the day, I took it upon myself to publish a quick think piece that basically used a whole lot of words to say infection kinda okay, but not bad. Of course it was accused of being fake news in and of itself, but whatever. I felt some distinct character growth here. I started off as a recluse who just wanted to fish a bit and make some money while doing so. But as the days passed, I grew fonder and fonder of the people I found myself surrounded with. Maybe not to the point where I'd put my life on the line for them, but the mutual respect was there. But that's as much as I'll say about that, because the only thing scarier than a phoenix is introspection. On to day 3.
That's what I try to tell some people in my chat, but you gotta introspect, bro. It's important to your sanity.
As I logged on, something seemed off. Can you spot it?
The sky.
That's right. I was eating raw cod for most of my journey home on day 2. How foolish of me. Oh, and the sky was an ominous orange or whatever. Once I made it back home, I unloaded my excess items and took down my gone fishing sign. To help reorient you with the Emerald Coast lifestyle, I'll let the next minute or so play out on their own. Oh, by the way, I came across a one singular potato in my travels, so we can start growing potatoes.
Yo.
Ooh, nice.
They face is killing me, they don't give it. I lost my trusty boots, which I'm a bit peeved about. I wonder if there's another set in here. Oh yeah, there are actually. Nice. Booby, this feels like when your families peep over and try to get something from the fridge and hoping you don't get trapped in a convo. Yeah, it feels like that. There've been a lot of moments where I'm like, hey guys, what's up? And it's just nobody even notices my existence, which is fine. I don't really care. I'm becoming nomadic these days.
That's so sad.
This body had a bag with 1 potato in it. Who is this guy?
It's not too bad.
If you don't have any armor, they get you down to 1 half heart. Half health, not half heart.
I just need some smithing templates.
Smithing templates?
bring one.
Yeah. I don't have any.
I've got this one. I've got this one. If you want it.
Appreciate
So, yeah.
that. Thank you.
Oh, good, bro.
A random act of kindness. It's time to get mischievous. Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, it's so tempting. Oh, it's
No.
so tempting. I feel like I should do this.
No, keep the old leather boots. Rip. He changed, man. Loopy changed ever since he got the diamond trim boots.
God.
Zamboni?
Sup. Oh, thanks.
Banner?
Eventually, I decided that I would seek out yet another business opportunity. This time at the library. I had overheard it a bit earlier in a conversation between Rose and a guy who vaguely sounded like critical.
Where's the library again?
The library?
0, you said?
Yeah, just 0, 0.
I figured they could use the ink sacks I fished up earlier for some books. After catching up with Basie for a bit when he stopped by, I armed myself with a spear and a trident. Now, normally I'd do some kind of cinematic travel montage here, but unfortunately in my infinite wisdom I forgot to record a flashback. In fact, I wouldn't even remember to turn it on until like 2 hours into this session. Oh well. As I got closer to the library, the extent of the infection was about to be fully realized. Uh-oh. This is not a Zamboni world anymore, I fear. I fell like me with my dripped out Timberlands and my fishing hat. I'm not right for this world, I fear. Oh. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? No, I'm looking for the library. Is that by these parts?
I think that's what it was.
Oh.
Not too.
Yeah, I think that building right there.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that sure was a library. This is feeling dangerous. This is feeling dangerous. This is feeling dangerous. Gonna around a corner and a phoenix is gonna jump scare me.
Uh-oh.
Mamas. Not my issue. Now it's my issue. Now it's my issue. That guy was comically close, man. See you up there, you bastard. Just staring me down.
Oh!
Oh. Oh. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Oh. What the deuce? Hello?
I would leave, man. I don't think this is worth it anymore. The aggro music keeps playing. There's like a whole legion of them.
I'm really okay. I'm really okay with all this. I'm really okay. If it's really cool with you, I'd really rather I would pass on this opportunity. Methinks. Jesus Christ. With the library gone, I refocused my expedition to see how the other groups were doing. Remember those two people I passed who were planning to make a theater during day one? Well, here it is. In a very Thomas Andrews fashion, the builder Azza considered going down with the ship he created. Next was an outpost of sorts. It seemed pretty abandoned to me. Nobody's home, man. Nobody's home. A bit past the mountain was the Phoenix Watch, a semi-walled off research area which probably stood as a home base for those investigating the ominous vertical shaft down to the caves below. Truth be told though, I think I had enough caving for one event. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to associate myself with that, I think. Just keep going. The next leg of my trip found me at the most expansive base yet.
Wait, Snappy, should we just write it in chat that?
Red is not on the server right now. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
I trust a fella named Bacon Pancakes with my war.
What do you guys?
Thank you.
I think we should help with the vault.
So you guys are searching for bacon?
I think we're fine for now, though.
Yeah.
Is it about the key?
Alright, quick pause. To explain what's going on here, I'll need to rewind for a second back to day 2. I didn't show it at the time, but within the first 8 minutes of the session, this guy, Bacon Pancakes, had collected the Key of Ocean. How do I know this? It got announced to the entire server. And not 4 minutes later, it was announced that Crestomancy had collected the Key of Nature. Now again, I hear you asking, hey Loopy, what's the point of these keys?
Yeah.
What did they do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Back to day 3, Colfier here was in charge of the World Research and Defense Collective. They're a group of people who are working on collecting the various tablets scattered around the island and figuring out how to stop the infection. I was technically a member of this collective too, funnily enough. After posting my disinformation piece, I got invited in. I was more of a lurker anyway, and it's not like anybody here knew me by name. After all, I was just a fisherman. What I understood from this interaction though was that there was an initiative in place to unite the key holders, wherever they may be. If it sounds main plot worthy to you, you'd probably be right. Which is why I left, not wanting to get too involved. Sticking to the coastline, I saw a pack of players running like gazelles. So majestic. As I neared my next destination, an ominous bell began to toll.
Giselle?
I actually don't know where I'm going now, because I'm going away from the flotilla. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm making good time here. Turtle flotilla. Oh yeah, actually, if I just... I thought
That's not good.
I'll be honest, I thought that was it for a fellow like me. Fortunately, it was not, but good freaking god. Yeah, I guess my boots did save me. I continued up yet another mountain. These two guys are working on cutting themselves off from the infection entirely in the form of a skybase. They didn't appear to belong to any one faction, just two dudes building in the sky. After I parted ways with them, I made my way to the next town over.
Yeah, I guess those diamond boots ended up being the play, huh? I'm just a hater. I like the old ones. But they saved his life.
Hello.
I think that's...
I'm from the Emerald Coast. I'm just making the rounds.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Who wants to come to Wall
Hey.
with me? The infection isn't out there.
Sup.
Okay, where's Shadow? Shadow.
I'm here. Right, what we could do is we could
Jesus Christ, is this a guillotine? Oh my god. This is freaking awesome. Get thrown through a loop here because my username for a lot of things is just Loopy now. On Minecraft, like one of the only other distinctions is Death Zamboni, obviously. But the only other username that I've kind of sort of use is Shadow1144 as my Club Penguin username. So every time I hear Shadow, especially over there, it's like, are they talking to me? It's like, no. It's my other persona. As my world tour continued, I would be greeted by a kinda maybe sort of familiar face. No, not Christianity. I meant the guy climbing with me. This
Yes,
is
Tree Fella.
If
He
you
said to
recall,
remember.
I gave him some food when I visited Queendom one day too. Of course, I didn't recognize him from that interaction at all, but nonetheless, I was interested to hear what he'd been up to.
we're
making a thing to try and like a strike force on the keys and on the island to try and kill the Phoenix.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Luckily, I already lost my whole team before this happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you hail from?
Well, originally I was the leader of the Explorers Guild, and we had like 7 people. We did a sort of merger with the Altar Keepers, except it's a really weird merger because it happened pretty much right around the same time the rest of the Explorers Guild died. 2 of them died from fall damage. No, 3 of them died from fall damage.
Jeez.
In the moon shrine that opened up over there,
Hmm.
and then the other 3 died on the island fighting the Phoenix. Technically, I'm the leader now, but it's a leader of a team I don't know. No, I barely survived the Volcano Island. I had to clutch the up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm never going back there, that's for sure.
I'm gonna go back there, and either I will avenge my dead teammates, or I will die with them.
In retrospect, it's at least a little bit funny to think that while I was fishing for hours on end, Tree was at the Volcano Island watching his friends die directly in front of him. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Soon enough, another player would greet us.
Hola, mi amigo, ¿cómo está?
¿Cómo estás? Is ham. Cookies. Please have some.
This is Ham. Although this was my first time formally meeting him, I'd actually run into him before, albeit in passing. On my way to the volcano with Flowertown, he was traveling around as a humanitarian. He was initially a farmer for a faction called Gaia, but turned to this life as the infection broke out and subsequently lost his home. His entire bit is giving people cookies as a sign of friendliness. He's a chill dude. He also happens to make content on YouTube too, so I'd recommend checking him out. Tree left to go meet his strike force,
W
while
Ham.
Ham tagged along with me back to the coast. Thankfully, my travels had led me in a circle of sorts, so it was hardly any time before we made it home. One of the more interesting parts about the Emerald Coast I didn't really consider until after the fact was the amount of development that happened across the area. Each time I'd leave my shop, almost die a terrible death, and then make my way back home, more and more buildings were being fleshed out. We had a pub, a community home for refugees, and even a huge custom tree. Pretty swag if you ask me. After discussing a bit about the town's collective goal to stop the infection, Ham and I set out for Flowertown. In case you hadn't noticed by these shots, by the way, I finally remembered to record a flashback, so because of that, here's another travel montage. You seen this?
Oh, to what? Smiley face. Nice. Nice.
That's sad stuff.
Hey guys.
Sup.
Oh,
hey.
Sup.
Hey.
Sup? Cookies.
Okay, so Bacon has a kill ticket on me, but right now they're 4v4, so if we go over there, we're like 3 times their numbers.
Why
Are you guys
do
down?
you have a kill ticket on you? What did I miss?
Crest feels I stole the key from him. I fished up the feather and I used it to unlock the key, but he got the credit because he was closer to the altar when I did it.
Before we go on, Culver, what's the current game plan right now? I'm lost because I'm just a farmer.
So
We're
if
gonna
you
go
guys
kill
are with me, we're gonna head over to where they are, so I can use the nature key to unlock a seal.
Who is they?
Okay. Red Live and 3 of his allies are there, and Bacon and 3 of his allies are there. Bacon and his guys want to kill me, so I would want as many witnesses as possible to prevent this from happening. Bacon just told me bring as few as possible, so I wonder what
Bring
that...
as few as possible is crazy.
What about having a 200 block distance?
I guess I'm going along with this now. Alright.
They have 2 cinder swords? Alright, let's go.
I can go first, act as humanitarian aid so to scout things out.
What I thought would be a reunion with Flowertown turned into me being enlisted as a witness to Colfear. I haven't the strangest idea on why I keep getting whisked into situations like this. This is like the 3rd time up until this point that I had the chance to join the main plot of this server, all completely by accident too. This time, though, I would be doing what I did best, observing. As our travels began, though, we were quick to discover that the infection was there to follow.
Let's just ignore the infection. Our old home of Gaia. It's getting completely overrun by the infection.
Alright, we might have to fight a few phoenixes.
Just,
just
run,
run.
past them
Just
if
run.
you
Oh yeah,
can.
just run, yeah.
They spawn.
What is the plan to get there?
I mean, I'm planning on just having as many witnesses as possible. Because, like, I live in Norway, so the PvP is... I can't PvP.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say because you're in Norway,
Oh.
you legally can't kill that guy. That's what it
I
sounded
thought
like
it's
to me.
not
allowed to commit murder in Minecraft.
Alright, I can't commit murder either. I'm in Denmark, so.
I mean, who knows, right?
What is this?
Oh
Yo.
shit.
Yep.
Yo, watch out.
I might
Oh yeah.
kind of want it.
Lava, watch out. Don't go down there.
I know. Oh, why not?
Somebody translated that already?
Probably.
Are we going down here?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna go down here.
I'm very scared.
Dude, I am so scared. And
I'm so scared right now. Yeah,
Dude, I'm so scared right now.
I'm so scared, bro.
I'm so scared, dude.
There's a limit of 7
Oh, Brad.
people, so bringing your entire team was exactly what I said not to do.
I'm gonna just watch from up here, man. What the hell?
We're not fighting the Phoenix right now. No, this is just to unlock.
Yeah, nothing good happened last time we went underground.
Red life.
Pretty
Yeah, I'm chill standing right here. I don't know.
fair to be scared right now.
For the lack of a better term, I was a fish out of water here. What was I supposed to do, anyway? I could manage to talk my way into not getting killed by other people, but there wasn't any negotiating with the Phoenix. At least it made sense that Phoenixes would be here anyway, with this being a fire temple and whatnot. As long as I kept my distance, I felt pretty untouchable. Further into the temple led to a large room with a parkour area. This was about as far as I was willing to go. 1, because I didn't want to get skill checked in front of a live studio audience, and 2, I had the attack power of a wet napkin. I left the inevitable boss to the people who were more prepared for it. That was a good idea in retrospect, since the limit of 7 people I was hearing so much about corresponded to the boss area itself. They would absolutely not want me there. And so, with no other options, I waited. Damn it. Worth a shot.
All this parkour, man.
Damn, bacon.
They're like in a boss fight or something.
They have
Oh
to
no, an OG. That's sad.
DC. Oh,
Oh my god, Brad!
We
lost Brad
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, we need to leave. We need to leave. This is
They're
seriously
dropping like
bad.
flies.
We lost our entire council. We lost bacon, we lost bread, and we lost microwave.
Basically, all the phoenix feathers that are gathered.
I'm genuinely
I don't
like
know
so
what it
anxious
said,
right
but it
now.
said something in the line along the lines of it was like corrupted or something. So any phoenix feathers gathered now are useless.
We have one intact phoenix feather. Though.
Yes, I know we do.
I don't know if we should even use it though.
Yeah, I
Staring
want to
at
head
me
over
with the
there.
Grim
but
Goblin mask, man.
I'm too afraid I'll die.
This is my
But I
Lockheed
think I
Martin
might
moment.
just head over there because. Yo, guys! Oh, they're already.
Is he gonna sacrifice himself? Oh no. Don't!
Crestomancy and Llama Boy emerged from the fight, maybe not unscathed, but still alive. Lilthos was part of the 7 who went in too, our caving guide if you recall. Microwave, bread, and bacon would not emerge from the chamber. Simple Gold would be assassinated shortly after. for reasons I didn't know at the time nor care to know, honestly. Back at the surface, it felt like I had a camera on me. There they were, the 3 most important people on the server, atop a jungle tree addressing us on the next steps to saving the island. I'd reunite with Ham for a short bit before vaguely following a group back to the main island. They hardly noticed I was falling behind, leaving me to bob and weave a couple of phoenixes by myself. I'd eventually circle all the way back to Tuftania, where a roundtable meeting was being held.
And Microwave just died.
What would Red want?
It's his first death.
I'm at my social limit today.
On
And
God,
just like
dude.
that, I was on my second lap of exploring. Opting to stick to the coast instead of putting myself in Phoenix territory, I talked to my chat about civilization videos. Being in one of these civilizations as the lens of a content creator, it's interesting to be like, because you don't really see too many videos about like people's own like stories in these kinds of servers, which I always thought was a bit strange. Basically, you only really see the story from the perspective of the person who runs the event. Think
Yep.
like somebody like Ish. Now that I'm
It's the same way like history is written by the victor. It's really cool to see this perspective because we even mentioned this earlier on. Like, this is such like a small, this is almost like, it's like what if you watched Lord of the Rings, but from like someone who, the perspective of someone who runs like a fruit stall in Hobbiton. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of vibe, which I think is really interesting. I also just made the connection that like partaking in one of these Minecraft Civilization servers for content is kind of like the Minecraft version of GTA RP, which is pretty cool. Like, I would love to do something like this at some point. I think it's really, it seems really fun.
Here, it makes sense because there's just so much going on. There's so many people. Everybody has their own politics going on. It's like you never know the full story until like you watch somebody like Ish who goes through everything like that. I'm still gonna like, you know, try my hand at like scripting something out of this, making something semi-coherent out of it, but it's interesting, I guess, right? It's more interesting, like in my case, be like, this is my story. This is what I was doing this entire time. Like, I met this humanitarian cookie guy. I saw a bunch of people die a terrible death in a boss fight. I almost died 10,000 billion times. The only time I've seen a personal story in Civilizations is the Canadian cartel from Ish's vids, I think. Yeah, and like I looked up and there was like a group of people who did like a whole Breaking Bad bit in one of those videos. It's kind of synonymous with like my whole messaging and like my Roblox video. Everybody has like their own personal stories in these games. We may never know it all, but it's fascinating to know that, like, you know, they exist. Everybody here, all 200 people have their own story, right? The first person who died, the person who's like everybody knows the most, I guess, right? Is uncanny. What the hell are they doing to my pier, man? That's not even mine, actually. That's very impressive, though. God, it's just nice to be home, honestly. This returned after accidentally tagging along in the main plot. Yeah, we had to get back to basics here. Very interesting how everybody has themselves down as home. Yet nobody is actually home. What happened here? What the heck is this? No way! That fella. He was a... I mean, I don't know what he did, but he seemed important, maybe. I don't know. What do I care? I'm just fishing. Femboy fishing? No. No. No, dude. Wait, hold on. I got this. With the impending threat of infection and new discoveries arising, how will this fisherman keep doing what he loves? Find out next tomorrow on Tropical Island Civilization. And that was day 3. There were a couple of times where this story could have ended up being a lot shorter, but I digress. I was alive, back home, and doing what I loved. That infection was getting exceptionally evil, though. More and more people were dropping out, including our journalist, Zero. If this infection wasn't stopped, it could mean the end of everything as we knew it. As for me, though, I was exactly where I belonged. In fact, I was so comfortable with my position, I decided to leave the server just as it got extended another 15 minutes. It'll be there for me tomorrow anyway.
Will it?
In a way, I logged on to find the Emerald Coast exactly as I'd always imagined it. Just me, my fishing rod, and the sea. No more chatty neighbors, no more meetings, no more random acts of kindness. It was everything I wanted Fid to be, just a humble small business situated by the coast, free of any activity deemed disruptive. It was absolutely perfect. But why didn't it feel right?
Lonely.
The skies were a deeper orange, ash descended from the sky. The world was on the verge of ending, and nearly every single person on the server had banded together to rally at the volcano or die trying. In a quiet moment of self-reflection, I thought about how much the core 3 parts of my plan had changed. My business was hardly even a business. My only food transaction didn't even net me anything in return. I was surrounded by people who weren't looking for profits but were instead looking for the survival of their fellow man. Yet here I was expecting some kind of deposit for my troubles. What kind of a person did that make me? I had gone to such lengths to avoid developing any kind of rapport with much of anyone, yet here I was getting nutty-puttied with 4 other dudes and even giving them 2 of the most valuable items on the island for free. I watched Ham and Tree, 2 people who had lost nearly everything they held dear to them, pick themselves back up off the ground and continue the good fight. I watched the people of Tuftania lose 3 of their leaders in one fell swoop. And again, here I was completely complacent in their losses, dangling the 1 feather I had left in front of them like it was keys to a baby. I didn't deserve any of this. There was nothing for me at the Emerald Coast anymore, not as long as the infection was still running rampant. Too many people had died protecting the home I had taken for granted. If there was even one person as complacent as me, the life I had grown so accustomed to was going to end. But luckily for me, I still had one more chance to make things right. With that, I got my things together one last time. Maybe it's too late to apologize to Rose for being reclusive. Maybe it's too late to lend Tuftania my last feather. Maybe it's too late to be a hero. But this infection was going to end, and I was going to be there for it. I took one last look at the town that had treated me so well, and promised I'd be back by the next sunrise. Holding my breath steady, I passed the infection gates for the final time.
Wow.
This is so peak, man.
Massive rally pierced the thick smog of the volcano. The source of the infection lies within this final gate, just a couple blocks from an impromptu shelter. Despite the huge amounts of people here, we were waiting for Kolfir to arrive with the 3rd and final key. Once he gets here, we anticipated the gate would open, and we'll get our only shot at survival. With the amount of player activity around me, I felt safe enough to pause my flashback recording. Then came the screams.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, break him, break him, break him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Aw, man.
My death was greatly exaggerated. Oh wow, okay, yeah, I see that. There's so many. Jesus Christ, who are we waiting for?
The 3 key holders. I'm pretty sure.
Oh. I guess we'll never know. It was just me. I was the only schmuck who got the DC'd. Okay. Oh, hey fellas.
Hello. Tentacles took over Flower Town, unfortunately.
Oh, really? They got to your arc?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah, we should probably get up there.
They immediately surrounded the arc.
Get in, everybody get in. Everybody get in.
Oh! fellas.
Give me food.
Zamboni, how are you alive?
Pure will, I guess. I'm not really all too sure, honestly.
I just bit right on the highway.
My
My
man.
mangoes. My mangoes.
I don't need it.
Some armor, man.
I don't need it.
Very some.
If I die, I die.
Too risky.
If I die, I
Too
die.
risky.
It's alright, man.
They're gone.
They're at their last
they're
stand,
back.
man.
Kill the admin. Kill the admin.
say?
Kill the
What did you
admin.
just say?
I was kidding.
I just bit right on the highway.
Alright, gamers, it's showtime. It's showtime, gamers.
That's understandable, I understand. I take back what I said. Okay, my apologies.
Oh, jeez.
What the Sigma?
Okay.
What's with all the brain rot? Random people saying 6'7", what the stigma?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There is a phoenix behind you guys, just so you know. There's a phoenix alright, whatever. Bro thinks he's on the team.
There's literally nothing that way.
This how I get tired.
You guys just.
Following the dude. How are you still alive?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's a guy with like no armor on following us, bro.
What's up, dude? If I die, I die.
Okay, you got that one, bro. I believe in you.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, I got my diamond trim leather boots. That's all I need in this world.
You're just not wearing them, though.
Yeah, you're not wearing them.
They broke! No! My tins! My diamond
The most
crusted
emotion
tins!
out of him.
Don't worry about it, brother. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there? Oh, thank God.
We made it?
Thank God.
Oh, we made it. I'm chill. As we made it to the final arena, it all began to set in. I'd come a long way from where I started, both physically and mentally too. Taking my familiar stance of distance from the action, it wasn't long before the scourge of the volcano revealed itself.
Oh my god.
This was it. The final battle. The only thing that stood between us and survival was the everlasting inferno. I might have been a long way from home, but this is where I had to be. It wasn't about surviving by only fishing anymore. It was about surviving by joining my fellow man in the great pool of life and death. The only thing I had to do now was to jump in.
Dude, they made a real-ass boss fight. Is he gonna die from fall damage? Okay, good.
Get away from me! You wouldn't hit a guy in a straw hat, would you? I'm chill, dude. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I didn't sign up for this.
You're telling me, brother. You're telling me.
This guy's in here with no armor, bro. He's chilling.
Hit him with
Chill,
the
dude.
rod.
Don't worry about it. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Cold beer! Everybody's dying a terrible death.
Ty, we're gonna be the last ones alive.
I'm chill, dude. I'm chill. Don't worry about it. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm alright. I'm alright. Thank you, though.
Oh, they got it. Unless there's a phase 2.
Ooh, yay! Oh! Oh! Get back! Get back! Get back! Hey!
I win!
What is that?
Oh! Oh!
Am I even hitting it? I'm not even hitting it.
Oh my god.
He's gonna explode. I think he's gonna explode.
I'm getting back. I don't know about this, man. Second phase! Second phase! Second phase!
Had to, right?
Second phase! There I was. Somehow, the only guy stupid enough to fight a giant fiery bird from hell without not only chest piece and leggings, but now without any swag too. I thought about all the arcs people had over the last 4 days. Rose, Al, Snugget, Lilfos. This was the culmination of everything they had worked towards. The end of the infection. To preserve the water so that dunderheads like me can spend an exorbitant amount of time fishing. I thought about the people who, up until this point, I somehow outlived. Tree lost his life within the first minute of the fight. Colfier and Bacon passed not long after. Worf was next. Red Live. I thought about Ham, who died right outside the gate. Zero in an expedition of their own in pursuit of a top story. Noise, one of the first people I'd met on day one, now gone too. And then I thought about all the times I should have died. A drop from jungle trees, a cave expedition gone wrong, to a misstep in the sand. All the people I'd met along the way had made me nearly untouchable from every source of harm. Perhaps, in a way, this is what the luck stat was. A truly random chance to send me packing at any given moment, only to hit that safe spot every single time. That turn to Flower Town, that path I took outside the volcano, the people I cowered behind this entire time. Truth be told, luck was the only reason I was alive right now. But you want to know the thing about luck? Eventually, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you prepare, it runs out. So, my dear viewer, it's time to answer that question. Could you survive a Minecraft civilization event by only fishing? Yeah, I think you could. But that was never what this was about, right?
It just killed Death Zamboni, Nether Warrior, Cheetah Freckles.
It's over for me. It's over for me. It's over. Oh, it's so over. It's so over. Holy smokes. It's so over. It's so over. It's so unbearably over. It's so over.
I died in the We saw our faces.
Amazing.
Incoming phase 3.
Full body chills yet again from a Minecraft video.
The calamity is fallen, the world is safe for now.
And they did it. And they did it. Wait, I gotta read this. With the victory in the volcano, the infection effectively ended. Of the 80 to enter the arena, only 17 would exit. Here's how everyone's story ended. All 4 members of Flower Town would not make it home. The Ark and coast was overran by the infection. Yes, the bitrate is terrible. I'm aware. Among the Emerald Coast natives, only 3 would survive. Soonert was the 3rd. I couldn't find a good replay shot with everybody. Sorry, Soonert. Pronunciation? Oh no. As for the coast itself, it held strong, remarkably, insurmountably, incomprehensibly. Fit would remain untouched. W! Queendom's populace would be cut down drastically, including their empress. The infection did not hold back. Crestomancy and Lilfos would be among those who survived. And Shotpuns, somehow. His empire would never come to fruition. And as for me, I'll fish again someday. Damn, chat. Wow. 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 I don't know what to do with myself, man. That is the first video I have watched. I feel like the same way I've talked before on stream, I've talked about, like, you know, weighted blankets they give people who are anxious, or like they recommend that people with anxiety, you sleep with a weighted blanket. It'll help you sleep better. I'm one of those people. It felt like this video, the vast majority of it, it was like a weighted blanket for my brain. We were kind of joking a lot at the beginning of the video. We were like, oh man, this is so low cortisol. This is so This is so much lower energy than we're used to. It was really nice, man. Yeah, I think we need more atmospheric videos like this. This was a really... It was just nice, man. I feel like a lot of times with content, especially like, I think we alluded to it earlier, the Mr. Beastification of content and all that stuff over the past several years. I don't know, man. It was just kind of nice to turn off my brain and allow myself to drift into this other world. It was very Miyazaki-esque. It was very down to, like, if you've seen Princess Mononoke, where it's kind of like a battle between man versus man, but also nature versus man. Like with the corruption, all that stuff. This felt very Miyazaki inspired to me. Which was really cool. It was cool to see a Minecraft video that didn't feel like it was fighting for my attention the whole time. Instead, it was just kind of like, hey, yo, like, this is the world. Welcome to it. And I felt not only like I was being entertained, I felt like I was a part of it, you know? Which I think when you see that executed, it's easy to take that for granted and just kind of be like, well, yeah, this is the video. But like, I feel like that's a task and an effort that is easier said than done. And Loopy executed it just so effortlessly. I appreciate everyone in chat today who was able to catch the vibe. I know we lost a lot of higher cortisol viewers who couldn't handle the chill vibe. But for those of you who stuck it out, whether you're in chat or you're watching the video right now, WU. We need to be able to experience quieter, more peaceful forms of media, I believe, in order to feel more comfortable, confident, and secure in our own skin. So, yes, this was a beautiful piece of media, but I do think it's important to try and slow down. Try and not fill your brain up with all of this overstimulus, but sometimes experience these pieces of media that are more based on taking you away, a little more slow burn, and just relax, man. Just vibe out with it. I think it's important. So another W Minecraft React. Please let me know what you want me to react to next. Take care of yourselves as always. And I'll see you in the next one. Did you like that? Don't even pretend like you didn't. You made it that far in the video. Well, did you know that I stream Monday through Friday on Twitch and YouTube, and you could catch me live and get to be a part of the experience when it happens? Also, if you don't care about that, or otherwise you want to see more of the video that you just watched, link in the description to watch the full VOD. Do that, please. I have a black eye because I play basketball sometimes. Bye.